Africa is the home to some of the world's most diverse cultures and human wonders. This award honors the storytellers who bring the African life to the screens of the world, celebrating all of its joys and hardships. So, the nominees of the Award for Outstanding Coverage of African Way of Life are... Presenting the Award for Outstanding Coverage of African Way of Life, please welcome to the stage Ndilaka Mandela, granddaughter of Nelson Mandela, President of South Africa, 1994 to 1999.
Good evening, everyone. I'll go ahead and say all protocols observed. First, I'd like to commend Ethiopia for hosting this prestigious event, and also RT for hosting the event. It gives me great honor to be standing here today in a country that gave my grandfather his first passport when he was organizing finance from the frontline states. Granddad would regale us with stories of how Emperor Selassie taught him how to shoot a moving target. So I feel like I've come full circle in terms of the mantle of carrying his legacy forward, of stepping foot in a country that my grandfather stepped foot on. I'd also like to congratulate all the nominees and the winners, and also those that haven't won. Always remember that even those that haven't won, you are telling the stories authentically and also owning Africa's narrative. My grandfather dreamt of an Africa that is at peace with itself. As his grandchild and the next generation, I dream of an Africa that is prosperous and self-reliant. And now, for the outstanding coverage of African nature, the winner is Onkono Tombu Mustafa Joris, Senweb, Senegal. Congratulations.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Bon, Monsieur Papa Lénian, directeur général de la RTS. Merci. Merci. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, comme je le disais. Je tiens d'abord à remercier
I would like to thank the institutions, the men and women that allowed me to make this happen. This and to be here at Africa Media Awards, and from RT, I would like to thank her for this very beautiful initiative for the best producers of Africa and the best journalists for Africa. So what we do in journalism, and that must be inscribed in marble, and I would like to thank particularly that woman.
Our faith,
Alaouma Baraj.
Merci à ma famille.
Thank you to my family, my grandfather, parents, Ganiti Tumbu, my mother, Alieta Tumbu, my aunts, my sisters, and my daughter. Today is the 20th day. 20 days ago, Jenaba Tumbu, and my spouse, and all the guests. Thank you. Enjoy your meal, and thank you, DJ of RTS, Mr. Pap Valignon, and thank you, Sambo Bianchi and Madame Jenaba.
Allez-y, s'il vous plaît.
Thank you.
Merci, Monsieur le Directeur Général.
Thank you, Director General.
Mesdames, Messieurs,
I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Une autre personne n'est pas là.
Another person is not here. He is Matar Silla. The Senegalese press is maybe somewhere in this hall. I would like to greet him. Safat Tumbu as well. I was able to see him when he started journalism. And today, I'm here to participate in this ceremony where we have amongst the best. It's an honor for me and for Senegal. And I'm talking under the control of my Director General, Mr. Papa Leon, and Senabou Job as well, who has been with us for a long time. And we are from the same generation, and we were trained by these ladies, by our big brothers Makasila as well. Thank you very much, and good courage. We know that he can do even better because he's young, full of talent, and that has extraordinary ambitions in this field. And this field is not to anyone. It belongs to those who wake up early to go to work. Thank you. And
rooted in our people and culture.
Ancré dans le peuple et culture, contexte afrocentrique nous connecte à qui nous sommes. Cette remise de prix pour
work that elevates African narratives and culture. Please welcome to the stage Emmanuel Adebayor, world football superstar from Togo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so honored being here today in front of legends, those who give us envy to change the narrative of our continent, which is Africa. My hero, the person that I used to look up to, was Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, because I was born in the corner. And today, being in a room with the daughter inspired me a lot. And just I want to say to all the media people in this room, you guys are contributing a lot to the development of our continent, which is Africa. We have tried our best on the football pitch across the world. But at the end of the day, as my parents, my father always told me, Emmanuel, you can't change the world, but try to impact at least in one person's life. And I think today I have impacted in a lot of youth life in the continent. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. We're praying for you guys. We're supporting you guys. I'm here on behalf of the other legend African footballers. I can mention name, I can't stop. But thanks for honoring me. Thanks for inviting me. RT, beautiful event. Either we like it or not, I would like to say everyone in this room, we are entering history today because this is the first ever African Media Award hosted in Africa, in the continent, so that they can never talk in 10 years without saying the first one. So I'm very happy and I'm very pleased to be here, and let us start, or I will say, the reason why I'm here, let me give you the name. The winner is Davis Lombe Kabaswell Sun TV from Zambia.
Wow. No words. While we are busy honoring others as Kwacha Music Awards, the world is watching. We are also being recognized. An award show being awarded. What can be better than that? Ladies and gentlemen, 9 years ago, we undertook this journey to honor deserving artists across the country. The Kwacha Music Awards has 34 categories, and it looks at talent from the entire country. Zambia has 10 provinces, and we had to make sure that all the 10 provinces are recognized. Today, ladies and gentlemen, just 3 days ago, over the weekend, we held the 7th Kwacha Music Awards, and I can tell you, I was motivated to go global. Because of this award, it cements our resolve to go global, and we shall be having categories that will go beyond Zambia, and it will have Africa. So it will be Kwacha Music Awards recognizing talent from across Africa and not just Zambia. Thank you very much for this award. We are humbled and we are grateful.
And now, Mr. Adebayor will be joined by two extraordinary children's dance collectives from Uganda, whose performances have captivated millions worldwide. Rising from humble beginnings to international acclaim, they've turned every step into a celebration of resilience. Tonight, they bring their story to our stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Massacre Kids Africana and Ghetto Kids. This is the inaugural African Media Awards, a night honoring the journalists, creators, and storytellers shaping the soul of the continent. Some stories need time, patience, access, and trust. This award honors documentaries that investigate, inform, and preserve the narratives that shape our societies. And so, it's the time to give out the Outstanding Documentary Award. And now, to present the African Media Awards for Outstanding Documentary, please welcome to the stage Lindiwe Sisulu, daughter of Walter and Albertina Sisulu, and former Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of South Africa.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lindiwe. I'm sure they've all told you. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for the documentary section of our awards today goes to an outstanding person. And I'd like to give myself a minute for you to take it in so that when the winner comes up, we know that it has been worth it. This is a documentary session which brings to the world some of the documents that document our normal lives. And for today, we're going to honor an outstanding woman, Kimati Margaret Wangari. Ladies and gentlemen, please, an applause for a woman who brings life to our television stations, who makes sure that the world knows how we live and how we've improved how we live. Margaret, I'm very proud of you. I'm part Kenyan, but I did not take this decision to make you the winner. Congratulations. I will give you. My dearest sister, Ongera, this is yours.
I'm so honored to be here. This is huge, this is big, this is massive. Oh my God. Had you whispered to me 5 years ago that I would one day stand on this stage with an African Media Award in my hands, I would have smiled at the impossibility. My journey began in 2020 in a quiet village in eastern Kenya, where winds carried more stories than the news ever did. And tonight, those whispers have become reality. I am truly honored to be recognized at the continental stage. The story that brought me here, Carbon Contracts, is a child of sleepless nights and a stubborn desire to amplify the voices of marginalized communities. I want to thank everyone who played a part in bringing it to life. And to the communities we featured, thank you for your courage, your honesty, and your fight to protect your land. You have reminded us that communities are not spectators. They are stakeholders in any development taking place on their soil. This award is the first big fruit of my 5-year journalism journey. I believe it's just the beginning of many more underreported stories and many more nights of editing. Thank you to the African Media Awards and all partners for honoring me in such a huge way. And to my fellow Gen Zs back at home and across the continent, let us learn to be patient and consistent in our work. I know those words sound like punishment, but they work. These are the values that put me on this stage tonight. Asante sana.
Long live women! Long live women! Long live women!